Hi, everyone. It's Hunter Lott, your HR problem solver on demand. And this is Take Five. This episode from our series, I Can't Do That, the remote work culture. We are in this crazy high inflation, gas prices, labor shortage, supply chain, coming off of COVID, these crazy times. And I know it's frustrating, but this can't thing, it's got to stop. Oh, we can't do that. I can't do that. Don't talk about culture. And I know that culture, for many companies, they were slow to come to this whole concept. Culture, you got to be kidding me. What are you talking about? If you're not happy, I don't care. Come to work, do your job, shut up, and go home. And my generation, boomers, supplied almost an unlimited headcount, so you didn't have to worry about culture. Some companies jumped on this early, and they've been thriving through all this. Oh, well, we can't have them working remote. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah. 4,100 people, 55% of them haven't even met each other in person. What about the connection? What about the water cooler talk? What about this kind of, and I get it. The connection for many companies is critical. And for some, you're right. I can't install HVAC remotely yet. So this idea of culture, this idea of remote work environment, how do we parlay this to our advantage? Well, employees want to come back to work. No, that's not what they're telling us. Yes, 55% haven't met each other in person, but only 16% want to be fully remote. 12% want to go back the way it was. 72%, and this is what I'm finding listening to stories from companies across the country, want option, the flexibility. It may be 3 days in, 2 days out. It may be everybody's here on Wednesdays. It may be no meetings Fridays. It may be no meetings week, but are looking at options in this crazy kind of triangle of change. I love this article very specifically. Okay, in a remote environment, how do you manage the culture? Incorporate values. Remember, your culture is the behavior you hire for, fire for, reward, and tolerate. After our virtual socials, what this means is more purposeful in that connection, making that connection available to employees, those that are in person and those remote, and connecting them. Many of you have heard me beat this drum, weekly one-to-ones. No excuses for this now. Most employees in person aren't even talked to that much less in a Zoom environment. And I'm not talking 90 minutes, I'm talking more like 90 seconds. It's a connection here. And this article goes on to give more options. Look, we're at this crazy point. Leaders now, we have a very stark choice. And whether we lead HR department or we're small business owners, we can do nothing and hope that it goes back to the way it was. 5, 10 years from now, it may be that everybody wants to be back into a central workforce, but I think it's only going to be because we've created it as a destination, that we've eliminated the wasted meetings, the wasted emails, the unproductive interruptions, and created a special place where people say, hey, I want to go to this place. You can work to craft new ways of reinforcing. Let's say things are going well. Great, let's reinforce what we have, incorporating the remote kind of work culture. Or you can look at this and capitalize on the shift remote workforce. This is really an opportunity. And whether you're in kind of boom times or whether you're cash flow crunch, looking at possible reductions in force, I want to be a destination company for A players. What can I do given this situation to incorporate this remote work culture that I then attract and keep A players? Hey, check out hunterlot.com. We've simplified offerings. Yes, I still do the free handbook check. Happy to look at that. But there are other resources we have available now that you might be interested in. So check us out at hunterlot.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Take 5.